Aquarius and Aquarius risings, welcome to your full moon and Cancer reading. I hope this finds you well. Let me say, oh my gosh, our opposite, right? Because I'm an Aquarian. Leo, I got lost in their reading. You might want to go watch it, maybe not. I don't know. It's our opposite, right? Their houses are getting triggered similar to ours. It's just in an opposite way. And these houses are having to do with healing, the physical body versus the spiritual body. It's these houses having to do with everyday mundane life versus spiritual, 5D versus 3D type stuff. And for some of you, it's your vocational work, what you're doing for a living, versus service, to spirit, to the things of spirit. Okay, so for us, we're having to let go of this kind of maybe something that you've been doing on the daily. I'm hearing something about a daily grind. Okay, something is changing, ending, being released with that, because the spotlight is on your 12th house of maybe your spiritual mission in life, or something that needs to be healed on a spiritual level. Some of you working through a lot of 12th house stuff, healing the past. Okay. Also pay attention to dream activity, because sweet Jesus, I've been getting the downloads, and I have an Aquarian client. I just put out a video about that. Dream activity really being highlighted right now. And I am definitely, some of you might be having trouble sleeping at night. I've been having trouble either getting to sleep or staying asleep. I'm being awakened with all kinds of dream activity. It's wild. It's wild. But just tune into that stuff, as disruptive as it may be. Spirit is probably trying to speak with you about some things. Really trying to put a spotlight on what needs to maybe be resolved, that is, or healed, that has been left unhealed, and maybe buried really deep in your past or your subconscious. So some nuggets of wisdom there, okay, at a time when maybe you're having to also change something that you're doing on your day-to-day. Hopefully I don't get lost in this message like I did for Leo. Okay. At the foundation, we have Page of Air. So some of you are thinking, your thought life, what's going on with that? Could be some restless energy. I'm also seeing for some of you, maybe putting in an application somewhere or an inquiry about something. Some of you are looking into something. You're thinking about it, or you're checking into something. Also, there might be somebody looking out for you. Okay, I don't really get it in a negative light, but yeah, somebody could be kind of watching you online. I don't want to call it cyber stalking, or spying, but I think actually I'm getting kind of a caring vibe here. Like, if this is somebody looking after you online, they actually genuinely care. Okay, is what I'm getting off of that card. The challenge here, Queen of Air, why are you a challenge? Maybe it's another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And the way to heal this issue, or to feel more emotional security, it has to do with the 5 of Earth. I'm going to have to clarify this. Oh, wow. Aries got that as a goal, to focus on healing and seeing. Some of you, again, I'm going to go back to this 12th house stuff. If you needing to focus on abundance, especially if you are dealing with some kind of lack, have you been blocking yourself? Particularly for female Aquarians, I am getting that a blockage may be men who are just not coming correct in your life. I'm sorry to say, it's like something's upside down with them. They're just not showing up like you need them to show up, okay? And if you're an Aquarius man, I am getting like something is not, maybe you were cut out by a woman or cut off by a woman, and that's put you upside down, okay? The way to overcome this is, I think you're going to have to address some issues of conflict, maybe conflicting values that have put you at a loss. I'm getting something about unsupported, okay? People are conflicted about supporting other people. Like, there's a negative connotation, and it doesn't have to be, but it is. I honestly feel, particularly for the Aquarian females, that, you're showing up, you're coming correct, you've got wisdom, you've got maturity, but you're not getting what you need, and that's putting you at odds with people, or them, okay? And I feel like your goal needs to be moving in a direction, going after something that is actually going to move you forward. If there is an application being put out, let's say for a job or a promotion or, you know, some kind of inquiry about something, I think that you need to move in the direction of, you know, what's going to give you gain in life. Okay, if you're going to be dealing with these energies of not being supported, you need to go after where people are actually initiating, putting an offer out there, inviting you, saying, come join us, come work with us, come gain with us, come progress with us. That's where your blessing is. That's where the healing and the vitality and the abundance is. In you going after whoever is initiating an offer that is actually going to move you forward. If people are not going to show up correct, if they're not going to support, if they're conflicted about giving support for whatever their reason, you're going to have to see the truth about that. And that might be why you're dealing with some people who might be on the sidelines looking at your social media, watching you, but they're not saying anything because they can't put in on this. They can't or won't come correct, and they know it. So they're content to be, you know, on the sidelines of life rather than a main character. I am loved and supported by life is your word of affirmation. Notice all the ways you are being supported. Complete the sentence 10 times. Life is supporting me by, holy crap, did I tell you, there's a support issue here. All right. And I think this is why you've got some people that are probably, I mean, maybe they are cyber stalking you. And maybe your spidey senses, you know, you can see right through it. She's a wise woman. She knows. Okay. But why do they sit there and they watch you and they don't come correct? They don't give you an offer because they are not willing to actually show up in a supportive way. It's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them. Or really process. Some of you dealing with loneliness. That's a single woman. That's a divorcee often. Okay. And you're tired, you're exhausted, you're sad, and it might be, yeah, these matters of the heart, these relationships. I think that you want to have fun, you want to have excitement in your life, but there's a lot of sadness because this has been going on for a long time. Okay, you want to get excited about love again, you want to feel love again, but you know who's going to do it? Patience, hated it, growth, indecision. I mean, I don't think that you're indecisive. I think you need, you know, actually you're showing up here trying to cut this out. And I think that some people are not ready to deal with their issues. And that's why there's a conflict. You're pushing people and, you know, maybe you're being pushed to grow as well. And that's trying your patience. Okay. You're getting exhausted, tired. Surrender to trust. Surrender denial. Some of you maybe don't want to see the truth about this person or these people. I am being brought back to that same attention is not intention. Don't get it confused. And I'm going to say this particularly for the Aquarian women because we're very bad at that. You think that because somebody's giving you attention, that they have an intention of investing in you and supporting you, and they don't. They don't. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but there's a conflict here. Maybe a battle of wills. So you're having to spend some time alone and make decisions on your own about yourself and find your own space and give grace to people who, you know, maybe they can't support you because hell, they can't even support themselves. You know, they can't make a decision for you because they can't even make a decision for themselves. Look to your inner strength. Oh my goodness. I'm not liking this. The heart of the matter. There's more going on than what meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Again, I think this is back to attention is not intention. Yeah, why? Why is this going on and for how long? Some of you really are looking for somebody to co-create with. And I'm sorry, but I don't really have an answer here of, I think we know the why. The why has been answered in this reading. For me, the outstanding question is for how much longer? Dear God. I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, it's the brutal truth, right? And you know I'm good for it. Aquarius problems, right? All right, thanks for watching. Y'all be blessed.